Robertson, the first time we've seen them attack them, and there's Francis!
Plays it off, but gets right. Now comes Summerdoy, who goes well. On the edge of the box.
It's the type of atmosphere that sends a shiver down your spine.
Robertson, the first time we've seen them attack them, and there's Francis!
Plays it off, but gets right. Now comes Summerdoy, who goes well. On the edge of the box.
It's the type of atmosphere that sends a shiver down your spine.
Vikings, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. We have a massive announcement that we're going to be sharing with you all. Before we go directly into the announcement, let's go over some of the recent developments that we've seen in the last couple of days. First of all, the Valhalla website redesign is live. If you haven't seen the new website, I highly suggest that you check it out at valhalla.game. As Saber and Mr. Brown mentioned, it's a fresh look for this incredible game. Once you have an opportunity to see the website, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We've been waiting so long for Valhalla to finally hit the masses. This website is an incredible step forward in being able to make that happen. Another Valhalla-related update, for those that missed it, the anticipated release of Valhalla on mainnet, going live, is finally upon us in November. No exact date in November was given, but Mr. Brown did state that November is the month when Valhalla will be released to the world. Extremely, extremely excited. In addition, this week witnessed the massive news with Valhalla embracing a major global advertising campaign in the English Premier League for the season of 2024 and 2025. For those new to our community, for those that may be listening to us for the first time, Valhalla is our groundbreaking play-to-earn blockchain MMO RPG. And this campaign with the English Premier League is absolutely massive. And it will be starting in mid-August. Featuring prominent LED perimeter boards and ads during live games, utilizing a full TV-facing ad system. This is a premier advertising format, by the way, which is actually favored by the world's leading brands that ensures maximum visibility from absolutely every camera angle throughout each broadcast. This is a very strategic placement and will deliver unprecedented global visibility and credibility to Valhalla and Floki. Now, if you're wondering how big of an announcement that truly is, let me just break it down to you. First of all, for the English Premier League, this is a worldwide phenomenon. That's just the right hotbed for Valhalla to be exposed to. With broadcast numbers over 712 million households across 190 countries. 2022 to the 2023 season witnessed a cumulative audience of over 3.23 billion, with just over 2 billion viewers enjoying live match programming and 1.2 billion viewers of highlight shows and non-live content. This is over 100 minutes of prime visibility throughout the season. Saber's been mentioning that our marketing efforts will be ramping up in concert with the delivery of Valhalla to mainnet. And via his tweets, he did mention that our ecosystem exposure will triple. This is very, very much in line. Again, the Valhalla website is ready and it is sharp. The past week, we also witnessed the Valhalla partnership with Sunderland AFC for the entire 2024-2025 season. And Saber mentioned that we're ramping up the marketing efforts to heights we've never seen before. We certainly are delivering. Now, all these details are shared on our social media. We'll be pinning them as well. Today's announcement is furthering on that mission and on that vision to make sure that our ecosystem is in every region across the globe, making sure that our target audience is not only identified, but activated, bringing eyes to all the great work in our incredible community.
Hey, Cryptolosophies. Sorry, thanks for that. So I had to run to my office and get a quiet spot. A little bit out of breath. Okay. Thanks for the recap, by the way.
For sure.
I'm being invited to co-host. That sounds dangerous. Okay, let me see if it kicks me off or not. Okay, it's gone. No, there is. Okay, am I still audible?
Yep, you're good to go.
Well, I'm not. Okay, there you go. Cool. Okay, yeah. As Cryptolosophy, as he recapped on, we did promise to start firing the big guns, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing as we move towards as I've called the business end of things. What's that noise? Oh, people requesting. Okay. Yeah. Well, what we'll do is, because I do have to shoot to a meeting in the next hour, so we'll have maybe some questions at the end if anyone wants to jump on. And perhaps, I don't know, if Cryptolosophy, if you can open up a chat in the community, Telegram community group, that'd be good.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, so yeah, let's get to it. Another important activation. Probably going to be going through some numbers again that we had the other day. But yeah, look, we are thrilled to announce that we are embarking on another exciting partnership for the 24-25 season. This time with a distinguished and ambitious team in the English Premier League, with a storied history dating back to 1865. As many of you know, our pitchside LED campaign in the Premier League next season will provide us with incredible visibility across multiple stadiums. This particular new partnership, along with the LED campaign, gives us quite literally an unparalleled level of exposure in the world's largest and most prestigious sporting league. So look, the English Premier League is synonymous with excellence, fierce competition, and top-tier entertainment. Its unmatched global reach offers us a platform to connect with a massive diverse and passionate audience, especially in key crypto regions, as you know, we have always been very strong on. So essentially, by aligning with a Premier League club, we gain significant star power and the ability to deepen our connection with fans worldwide, tapping into the passion and the loyalty that football inspires that I had spoken about in our last announcement. So by this point, it's clearly evident that we see tremendous opportunities for our ecosystem within English football. The thing is, our marketing decisions are always driven by specific strategic regions. And in this case, especially the popularity of the English Premier League in Asia, Europe, Africa, and the Americas plays a crucial role in our rationale. This partnership allows us to penetrate lucrative regions where, to be completely honest, visibility is often extremely challenging, especially for crypto. Moreover, the timing of the English Premier League matches, which is often scheduled to maximize international viewership across different time zones, just further enhances our global exposure. So this team, much like ourselves, this team defied the odds to return to the top echelon. This team, much like ourselves, are the underdogs heading into a fresh Premier League season. As many of you know, our Nottingham upgrade single-handedly saved us as a project. And I'm here to let you know that you can start dreaming again. In celebration of our Nottingham upgrade feat, I feel it's rather apt that this season we are proud to announce that Floki is the official cryptocurrency partner of Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest is one of England's most historically significant clubs, having won the prestigious European Cup, now known as the Champions League, in consecutive years under the legendary manager Brian Clough. This remarkable achievement places Forest in an elite group and continues to resonate with football fans around the world. In addition to their European success, the club has also enjoyed significant domestic victories, including multiple English League titles, FA Cup and League Cups. Again, to underscore the strength of the Premier League, it attracts more viewers than both the UEFA Champions League and Bundesliga combined, with a cumulative audience of 3.23 billion in the 2022-23 season. The EPL is broadcast to 712 million households across 190 countries and rising, with over 2 billion viewers tuning in to live match programming over the season and over 1.2 billion watching highlights and other non-live content. All of these stats courtesy of Nielsen, by the way. Premier League clubs also boast over 500 million social media followers across platforms, further amplifying our reach, essentially. However, focusing specifically on Nottingham Forest, the club ranked highly in YouGov poll as one of, and I quote, the most famous clubs with an 82% recognition score. Additionally, they have the, and again, I quote, third most engaged following in the Premier League. That source is from Blinkfire. And again, I quote, third best ranked atmosphere in the Premier League. That source is PL Fan Experience Survey. The fan base is 61% male and predominantly young and affluent, offering a digitally engaged audience with immense online opportunities as part of our partnership, which was extremely important in this case. Socially, Nottingham Forest boasts nearly 1 million Facebook fans, 670k on X, 184,000 YouTube subscribers, 1 million on Instagram, 1.2 million on TikTok, which obviously totals, I think, approximately about 4.5 million social followers across all platforms, with over 40 million engagements across the season. So let me get to the deliverables. Our partnership as the official cryptocurrency partner of Nottingham Forest includes 3 minutes of camera-facing pitch-side LED exposure between kickoff and the final whistle at all home games. On the backdrop, our brand mark will be displayed on 4 spaces within the official Premier League flash interview backdrops used at each FAPL home match, 4 spaces within the club press conference backdrop used at each club-produced press conference and announcement during the season. We have the intellectual property, use of any player, and club imagery. On the match programming, our brand presence on 1 full page and partner mark displayed on the front cover of each printed matchday program for every home match. On social media, significant deliverables, including brand reference on each post across team social media channels related to full-time scores for both the men's and women's senior teams, and for all substitution posts related to the team. Of course, there is merchandise within all this as well. And one that we can get really creative on. You know, who knows, maybe we'll form a Floki team to play an opposition of our choosing and have it recorded. But we have a unique experience, including a play on the pitch experience at the stadium at the end of the season. So look, we are excited as you are to embark on this exclusive and prestigious partnership. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. But once again, let's be honest, Floki leads the way, taking another significant step towards becoming one of the most well-known cryptocurrencies in the world. Do we have any questions? By the way, raid, share, the news will be getting out. And we have more to come, baby. We have more to come. We told you we weren't messing around.
Wow, that was massive. I think we broke a record for announcements in 1 week. This is crazy. Let's see. We've got looks like we've got 2 questions. Let's see. Big E, you've been unmuted. Hopefully Spaces isn't being glitchy now. Big E, can you've been added as a speaker. If you're talking on your end, your mic is muted on your end.
Hello, GM Floki with GM Vikings.
Good morning.
Morning. Yeah, so it's great to see this wonderful news and this synergistic partnership with Nottingham Forest. You know, the Premier League is very huge, but I'm a Gunners. I'm a Arsenal fan, AFC, but it's great to see you know, Valhalla in the Premier League. So I've been following Floki for years. I see what they're building. I understand the meme behind, you know, dog meme and everything. So it's good to see that, and it's a wonderful thing because I think I've actually tested the um, Valhalla on, you know, try to, you know, familiarize myself with it online, and I understand everything it's trying to give. But I want to know if Valhalla will be a native token on its own, if that is by the side, because those NFTs will, you know, will be the symbol in, will be as the instrument in playing to earn in their metaverse game. So will Valhalla be a native token?
So great question. We actually had a wonderful AMA just about a week ago where Mr. Brown as well as Jackie were on alongside Saber, where they detailed a lot of updates that were Valhalla related. So the short answer to your question is no. There, what there will be is Runix. Okay, and now more details of this will be shared shortly. But mind you, there was many boxes that needed to be checked when Valhalla was being designed. Number one, it needs to be entertaining. It needs to be fun. It needs to be a vehicle so you could be fully immersed in the metaverse that we created. Number two, there needed to be a sustainable economy, right, and play to earn mechanics as well. So many games in blockchain have been plagued with the fact that the in-game currency is tied to activities outside the game. But our community deserves better, and we want to push this technology forward. Because of that, there will be the in-game currency that is Runix, right? And then there will be a vehicle for you to be able to utilize that, in regards to Floki. Now, mind you, your Floki token can still be utilized in the game for additional features so that you could enjoy the game at a different capacity. Now, we're going to be sharing more details of this as we get closer to our mainnet launch in November. So I suggest that you go to our new website. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's finally rolled out and it is beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen it. Just like I said, I've tried to engage in the test nets, though they were hinges most times because I understand that they're still building at the moment. So
Brother, sorry, if you don't mind, brother, if I can just cut across, we because this is obviously a Floki announcement. We'll just the Valhalla stuff. We really need Mr. Brown on, to be honest, so he can essentially refresh everyone on where we stand with that. So let's just keep questions or anything, because I need to go basically soon. So obviously you can ask as many as you want in the community or once I've gone. But if anyone wants to add any input while I'm here, or ask me any questions, marketing related or partnership related, or anything else related about my bid or anything like that, then do so now before I leave. Oh, who's that? We've got Fifi connected.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
loud
hi,
and clear.
Sorry, I hope we do well so I can get more mic equipment because I've got I have bad mics, but I won't be doing a monologue or a documentary podcast of my joining and confessions of Floki. I'm just wanting to congratulate you on the massive news, and again, I'm very happy for those that have been supporting you from day one, or holding in general. And I think not only is this going to be good for Floki, I think it's amazing for the whole industry as it is, and we're all believers here. So I just want to thank you for headlining such a big move in blockchain also, as well as for Floki holders. Me being new, but me being a new chatterbox is basically, so I don't mind saying what maybe people are thinking, even though I'm new. And once again, thank you for having something trustworthy in a place where there's a lot of risk and reward, and it's nice to have a diverse portfolio of something that I can sleep on, basically. So congratulations guys, really bullish marketing. As I said, I haven't heard of anything like this, of this scale on a project like this, so I think it's going to do awesome.
Yeah, thank you, Fifi. You were there. You were here on our last announcement, right?
Yeah, as I said, I'm a new chatterbox in the sense that I'm not shy to speak, but I had the confession of saying that I'd aped in 2021 and had split ways, and I'm back, and just seeing the magnitude of the marketing just shows that it's the right decision to ape back in. So very, very excited for you guys.
Oh, thank you. Actually, you raised a very valid point, by the way, and something like these kind of moves when it comes to brand building, essentially, it essentially offers it offers trust, and there hasn't been much trust in this. I mean, there isn't much trust in the space generally, still. Hence why the markets are as they are, and there's lots of fear in the market. But we have to still make sure that we keep building and position ourselves. So, we essentially, we show a presence in the biggest biggest of events, and we'll always keep doing what we need to do. And patience is key. At the end of the day, as I said previously, it feels very player versus player right now. People jumping from this crap to the other, and you have look, to be completely blunt, you have lots of influencers that seem to be shilling, rugs, which is a shame because lots of people are I mean, literally, it's down over like 90% in like a few weeks. It's just ridiculous. It's not what this space should be about. And it's not what it's going to be about in the distant future. But that's why you need to keep, building. That's why you need to keep the repetitions, with the brand. We know we have one of the most powerful brands. To tell you the truth, we're pushing to have one of the most powerful brands in the world, let alone crypto. And we know outside of the exchanges, we have, probably the strongest brand. And we're certainly going to be getting there if we don't. But and we're not done yet either, by the way. And, we don't need to convince those in this space right now, today. We need to make sure that the exposure is there for those who are, to be honest with you, watching, who are new, coming, or rather coming back, like yourself, actually. You state that you were in Floki and you've returned because, I'm not sure, I don't want to put words in your mouth, I don't know why exactly, but I suspect just maybe alluded to the fact that some of the moves that we have done recently has given you confidence again.
Yeah, definitely. And I think from speaking also with you guys in the Telegram, I think a lot of people in my position, or perhaps that hadn't had any interaction with Floki in 2021, might feel that the market cap is a bit high. But I think after speaking with you guys, you realise that there are different levels to this, and there's different types of project. And obviously, I was transparent in that. I get into lots of different projects, but I'm, after having one cycle and being on my second, I definitely want to be in a place where I can go to sleep or take a holiday and come back and feel confident that the team and the community are still there. So I think if this is that personified and that you've been doing such amazing marketing things, as I said on the first one, somewhat of a warning is I'm a bit of a chatterbox. I like engaging, and I'm sure that everyone, even if they're not up, is really, really excited and very grateful for being in a project that works for the people and so on. So thank you so much. That's very exciting. So exciting, very bullish.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, not at all. I mean, listen, everyone's free to speak. And although I'm getting, okay, I have to mute you, brother, Chinny, because I'm getting feedback from you. If you want to put your hand up, speak again, brother. Or maybe you can speak. I don't know. Anyway, I mean, look, it's you can chat away as long as it's relevant to what we're doing, and we always invite people to speak and ask questions, especially in our community. We have the best community. I mean, I know it's cliche, but we really do. And I mean, you make a point about you make a point about market cap. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, and I never offer financial advice. But I remember in the last cycle we were around 200 million, 300 million, and there was obviously the blockchain is transparent, which is the beauty of the blockchain. And there was lots of I guess let's just say there were many who jumped into projects 1 million to 10 million to 50 million, and we out-multiplied those projects, and those ones are not to even be seen today. So I mean, look, we've always the whole point of this space should be that people can we want you to all be able to make life-changing moves, but just you don't have to ape into a project like ours just because you see all this fantastic marketing or whatever, but actually have a look at what we're building and have a look at what's to come with our play to earn flagship Valhalla. I mean, we're literally looking to try and change lives, which is the reason why we're here now. I mean, it's the reason why we stayed on to contend with, as I stated, the Nottingham upgrade, which I won't go through now, but there's obviously a history there, and hence this partnership is extremely apt because something that I was we were thinking about long ago. But these things aren't always possible. Sometimes you have to give, especially with Premier League clubs, you have to give massive assurances, and yeah, it's exciting times. Any other questions before I shoot off? Because I do have to get to a meeting in about half an hour.
Chinny, did you have a question? All right. Let's see if Sue. Oh, we wait for Sue. Fifi, it's always great to have you on. I really enjoyed our conversation previously.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it was really good. I'll need to tune into a fair bit more because there's a lot to learn and catch up on from the last 3 years. But what a great time to re-engage with all of these announcements and everything you're building. And yeah, we're all going to, if we're not going to become gamers in the future, from what you're working on as well. So yeah, thank you so much. And you gave lots of great education on the Telegram as well. So it's good that you're catering to those that are in X and also on Telegram.
Well, it's always a good day when I get to engage with Vikings like you and everybody that's tuned in. Luckily, we're going to have a VC and TG immediately after, so we'll have a chance to continue our conversation, as well as for anyone else that wants to get on there and field any questions or just make any comments. This is a good day for all of us. Sue, you've been added as a speaker. You have a question for Saber? Sue, if you're speaking, you're still muted on your end. Now, pardon everyone. Sometimes Spaces is a bit glitchy. So I'm not seeing any activity on the speaking end from them. Saber, that may be it in terms of questions coming from the community. It looks like we're having some issue adding speakers on Spaces now.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, everyone can obviously join the community chat, and you're going to be opening up a voice chat there, so they can ask if there's any questions. And yeah, that's it. Until next time. And this isn't the end. We have more coming. So thanks for joining, and always it's been a pleasure. And God bless.
All right, God bless. Take care. All right, everyone. I'll be opening up a VC and TG right now. Thank you so much for joining. Looking forward to continuing our conversation. And again, let's rejoice in this massive news. Saber did not disappoint, right? We're very well on our way in tripling our exposure. And it goes without saying, right, that the best is yet to come. And trust me when I tell you that there's plenty of other updates right around the corner. Take care, everyone.